Access to the safe zone has finally been accomplished, and this place is really cool. It is a floating island situated over the center of the map. The only way to get up here is through the teleporter, and the only way down is by jumping off with a balloon or a parachute. And on this island, a variety of shops can be found. We have Hector, who sells supplies needed for vehicles, Wilson, who sells fishing rods, Gordon, who sells crafting materials, Hades, who sells farming materials, Basil here sells weaponry, Elwin sells attachments, as well as Heron and Burke. There's even a DJ area where you could pretend to be Martin Garrix. And Rain right here gives quests. Every single store here uses a currency called Naz. And the only way you can obtain Naz is by selling items to these stores or by completing quests. Currently, I have 0 Naz. Getting that number up is currently my priority. I wonder how far from this island I can get with a parachute flying to my base. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way. Well, I guess I could land onto the top of my base all the way from that island with the parachute. And that is not good because if someone wants to raid me, they instantly have the second floor access. All they need is a parachute. With that new information and some previous held doubts about this current position, I'm eventually going to have to change the location of my base. Where it is right now, it's just not strategically sound. What I'm doing now is collecting every single gun that's in my base because I plan on selling it. The way that I look at it, I only need like 3 guns to my name. Everything else I can liquidate and increase my NAS balance, especially since I plan on moving in the future. I'm going to be running out in the open with 11 guns in my inventory. If I die, that motherfucker is going to be shot. First load has been delivered. First load has been sold. And we're getting these things called ancient artifacts and ancient stones. We're getting a lot of them. They have a decent value, 250 NAS. If I climb these stairs next to all the attachment sellers, walk over here, my boy Xander here sells and buys these pieces. Fuck, and sadly they're a lot cheaper to sell than they are to buy. 10 times so. I really thought I was about to get like 5,000 NAS from that. It's strange, you cannot sell the puck to this guy. And it seems you can't sell any of the higher tier weapons as well. Only the low tier weapons. Second load has been delivered. Second load has been sold. While I'm doing this, I'm going to try something out. I'm going to trade Hades. Where did my NAS go? What the fuck? What did I do? I have 0 NAS now. So I just sold 6,000 NAS worth of weapons and now I have 0. What the fuck is going on? Third load has been sold and we have 4,250 NAS. Now that I have some money, I could go back to this guy and buy some farming supplies. It seems wheat bundles sell for the most, so that is what I'm going to farm. It takes an hour to grow, but I think it'll be well worth. 70 seeds have been bought for 700 NAS. Now, time to plant them. Gotta get rid of all these watermelons to make room for the wheat. That's a lot of fucking rolling watermelons. There we go. Every single wheat has been planted, and now we wait. My wheat is done, and it's ready to harvest. And it takes 10 wheat to make 1 bundle. And by the looks of it, that sucks. And I can already tell I'm gonna make an insignificant amount of money from doing this. And from that, I got 14 wheat bundles. Trading Hades and selling my wheat bundles for 100 each. Bought this fishing rod, gonna do some fishing, gonna increase my fishing skill. 2,000 hours in unturned, and I think this might be the 3rd time I'm fishing. And I have no idea how to do it. I think I'm doing it correctly. Wait for the bubbles, then click. Alright, that worked. What do we get? A fish. Yeah, fishing sucks. Fuck that. Might as well do a quest. Huntsman Quest Part 1. Kill 100 zombies in the Nork Mall. Might as well accept all the other quests as well. Summoner Quest Part 1. Successfully complete 1 Horde Beacon in Ghost Valley. Accept. Collector Quest. Collect all 6 colored key cards. Accept. I'm gonna give farming another chance. I'm gonna buy a ton of carrot seeds, and that should yield a little more profit. I had some leftover carrots as well, so I harvested those, turned them into seeds, planted them, and now I have over 170 carrot crops currently growing. While these crops grow, I'm gonna start working on the Huntsman 1 quest. The first thing I have to do before heading into Nork to do this quest is get a lot of shotgun ammo. And the best place to do that is here in the town. Oh, another person here. I'm gonna get an angle on him. Gotcha. It helps to know the map. Whoa! And did he have some loot for me? A detonator? Holy shit. Shoddy, tons of ammo. A reflection with a nice scope on it. Gonna loot this and then head back to base. What a pleasant surprise. I was not waiting. I was not expecting that. That guy had 70 rounds of shotgun ammo on him, which is perfect for me. So I'm going to take 30 more and head to North. Of course, an airdrop right as I'm about to do this. I am going to expect some heat because the server does have some pop on it right now. It's going to be north of the farm. And since I'm a little late to the party, I'm assuming there's going to be a guy running from it with all the loot on him. Just as I suspected, I see a man's running all the way over there. I can't even see where I'm shooting. There he is. Gotcha. And he had everything on him. Military radio, that's big. A rain stock, a vertical grip. 2 military radios, let's go. And a 4x scope. I'll put that on right now because this thing is based. If you take the double barrel you get from the farms and you use a sawn, you can make a sawn-off shotgun, which can be used in your secondary slot. And I love using this for taking out hordes of zombies, especially since the shotgun ammo is so plentiful. I think there's someone else here. Yeah, there is. I hear footsteps. He is. 1, 2. Get some ammo, Valentine, and a blaster. I had no idea the Valentine shoots so fast. This is big. Got another defibrillator battery. That's going to come in very useful very soon. My carrots are done growing, so it's time to harvest some of them. Got a filled inventory with carrots and 1 sauce. About to make some soup. I guess this is a suitable replacement for a base. Just spread out lockers and a bed behind a tree. That was one strong-ass cloth bed. I'm going to sell my sauce to this guy for 800. And I just realized what my problem was. I'm so fucking stupid, dude. Now I'm going to sell all my carrots to this guy. Once I reveal to you the solution to my very strange problem, you too will be like, oh, no shit. This Naz is representative of the actual physical objects that have value. The antique shard, the ancient stone, the antique artifact, and the ruby tablet. So the money are these things right here. And I just realized I exchanged most of those for experience I didn't even need. Rest in peace, me. I'm going to walk on over to Hubert over here. Herbert, sorry. Trade him and I'm going to buy a drill. It harvests both trees and boulders as well as crystals. And it does 150 resource damage. That's 3 times as fast as a chainsaw and a jackhammer. Purchase that. And there we go. Looking mighty thick. Now that I have my drill, I'm going to head towards the new location for my base. And I'm going to start building it. Watch this. That is insane. Looks like someone already beat me to the point. Oh my. That is quite the base. This is where I was going to put my base. But there's already a base here. Which means that leaves only one thing. We have to raid this. But I'm far from having enough materials for that until then. I was going to build it on the bottom right of the map. Right by this pond. But I don't think the added security would have been worth the inconvenience. Because it is far from everything. I'm going to build it a little closer to the southern tunnel because there are metal spawns there. And it's a bit closer to the military checkpoint. Let's see how fast this bad boy is. It's comically fast. Upon this foundation, I shall build a behemoth of a base. Let it be known, all those who will bear witness to it shall tremble. Let's see how fast this is on a rock. Nice. I love harvesting resources. I love building shit big. And this drill is going to make it a lot more enjoyable, and I love it. And I can't wait to build this monstrosity of a base. I want this shit to lag every single person that walks near it. The tower is complete. It is 10 stories tall, and from this I'm going to build a platform. Although I'm not sure how I'm going to lay out the platform just yet. I'm going to have to play around with it. What I do know is that it's not going to solely be square pieces. I'm going to incorporate some triangulation. That was faster than I thought it was going to take. I came up with this design. It's kind of like an octagon. Octahexagon. As opposed to just going straight up honeycomb with the 6 triangles, I'm doing this. Because with those 6 triangles, you could place one in the middle and just blow up every single door frame alongside it. That hollowed out area in the middle is going to prevent that from happening. Plus, it'll also act as a lookout area where I could shoot at people below. I need to get a claim flag for my old base so someone doesn't come here and try to grief me. And while I'm here, I might as well just mine all of this ore. 1 claim banner crafted. I'm going to put this bad boy right here. Currently, the first extension of the flowering out is completed. All of these metal roofs have been placed. Now I'm just filling around with some wood to see how I'm going to extend it out even more. Since this is a many-sided polygon, these extensions go away from each other at a very slow rate, so even the triangles seem to overlap like this. So I guess for now I'm just gonna have 3 cubes extending out from each face. The first layer is done. It's looking pretty good. And the final pillar has been placed. I know that at my old base I have a ton of metal walls pre-built there. Since I was passing through, I mined all the ore here as well. And I'm going to turn these into walls. Since it is a blood moon, I'm going to make my way to the north and finish up this Huntsman 1 quest. Here we go. 1 and 2. Done with the quest. Complete Huntsman Part 1. Collect that. And the first quest is done. Now we can get Huntsman Quest Part 2. Kill 150 zombies in the dorms or the train stations. Currently going to be traversing across the map, taking all of this to the new base. Luckily I have some support. Spectre in his fully decked out gear is going to be my guard. We have safely made it to the base, safely escorted all of this loot, and now time to start building. Every single roof, floor, wall, and doorway has been placed on the current base. Fuck, dude. He said HP. He didn't hit me once. What did we get from him? A thick military backpack, 80 slots. What? Let's see what this looks like. That is a decent improvement. A thick military vest plus 35% body armor. A reflection. That's why he didn't do any damage on me. This gun sucks. For close range, at least. Airdrop right over the gas station. 3 military backpacks. 2 6x scopes. And some ammo. And that's the last door. I have enough resources to make 5 banners. And there we go. Now we're gonna make a few additional lockers. And the base is finally done for now. I started the construction of the base at around 11 a.m. today. And right now, It is 8 p.m. I'm gonna head back to my other base and decide what to do. I believe it's time I start working towards the dead zone. But before I do that, I have to craft myself a respirator. The respirator mask needs 1 chemical, 1 component, 1 filter, 5 cloth, and 4 rubber. And the filter just needs 1 tape, 1 mesh, and 2 rubber, and I can make that right now. There is the component, and it seems I'm completely out of cloth, so I'm gonna go on a quick run and get some of that. Bruh.
Damn it, manoman, I'm just trying to kill zombies. Mano-cock, fuck off.
Got him! Yes! God damn, that armor he had on, he was tanking those shots like it was nothing, like it was airsoft.
Just tell me, don't be a cocksucker. I just want to do the fucking quest, dude. That's all. Trying to do the—
Let's see. Looking juicy. What did we get from that? Another thick military backpack, a thick military vest, tons of ammo, another drill. I'm gonna sell that. And a pendiculator. Looks like a fully auto shotgun. Fuck, I can't sell the thick backpack. 1 respirator mask coming right up. And there we go. We now have access to the dead zone. This is my setup for entering the dead zone. I got the POG just in case some players come down there. And I got the double barrel for killing the zombies that are going to be in there. And I'm going to bring a backup filter just in case. Into the dead zone we go. I don't think it's supposed to look like this. I increased the landmark draw distance and that seemed to fix the problem. This place is intense. Medical bay personnel have been residing in the southeastern part of the city and helping out in patients. So I'm assuming the red keycard might be in the dorms. Already putting up my second filter. Our lieutenant colonel has gone fishing the other week and threw out his keycard in the trash. Well, guess that means it's going to be at Fisherman's Grove inside of a trash can. Giant purple crystal. Can this thing mine it? Yes, it can. That's a lot of magenta crystals. That was certainly interesting. Since I don't have any of the key cards, it's pretty much useless because I couldn't go to half of the areas. So I guess that's my next priority, finishing that quest and finding every single key card. I got 2 tusks, 2 pogs, I got a jackhammer, graphics card, military radio, some chemicals, and purple crystals. Wonder what these are used for. Used for crafting the cyan crystal. After selling the jackhammer and the guns, I got 4,200 NAS. I do plan on transferring the tank over here with lockers on top of it, carrying the majority of my old base. I'm going to start working on a garage so that when I do that, I will be secure. And the garage is done. With this 7,000 NAS, I'm going to buy the fishing rod Mark II. Apparently this can give some very high quality crafting materials. So I finally understand how to fish. Step 1, cast the line. Step 2, wait for the bubbles. Step 3, quickly after the bubbles come, it's going to start violently shaking. When that happens, you click. Just mined all of this ore, just made all of these lockers, now it's time to fortify the tank. Time to fill them up. Currently en route to the new base. Now that we're here, tank is safe, time to transfer.